Welcome back to another exciting video on Europe in detail. Today, we're diving deep into a mystery that's been making waves, quite literally. The Netherlands, known for its iconic tulips and windmills, is now making headlines for a different reason. Whispers are growing louder, rumors are swirling. Is the Netherlands on the brink of disappearing beneath the waves? Hold on to your seats, because this is a roller coaster of revelations you won't want to miss. The Dutch have always been masters of the sea. Their legacy? Turning the tide in their favor time and time again. From constructing monumental dikes to pioneering world-class water management systems, they've defied nature's odds. But now, the very waters they tamed are threatening to reclaim the land. The question is, can the Dutch outsmart nature once again, or is this a battle they're destined to lose? The clock is ticking, and every second counts. With climate change accelerating, sea levels aren't just rising, they're surging. And for the Netherlands, this isn't just a distant threat, it's a looming reality. Cities are witnessing frequent floods, farmlands are turning saline, and coastal defenses are under siege. Let's take a moment to delve into the archives of history, where stories of the sea's fury and the Dutch resistance come to life. Imagine, centuries ago, the St. Elizabeth's flood of 1421, a disaster that swallowed whole villages, giving birth to a watery grave now known as the Biesbosch. Or the North Sea flood of 1953, a catastrophe that prompted a modern-day marvel, the Delta Works. These tales of calamity and conquest set the stage for today's struggle. Prepare for a revelation that will send shivers down your spine. The Dutch mastery over water is not without its dark tides. The Maeslantkering, a titan among storm surge barriers, stands as a towering testament to engineering might. Yet beneath its steel sinews, a silent war rages against the environment. Precious ecosystems are on the edge of these man-made giants, significantly disturb nature. But brace yourself, for nothing will prepare you for the raw power and bold scale of Zeeland's Delta Works. More than a mere line of defense, this is an incredible journey of engineering, a huge victory against the never-ending anger of the sea. The Oosterscheldekering, with its vast arms of stone and steel, stretches across the water like a modern colossus, embodying the staggering force of human will. While the Dutch are building impressive barriers and pumps, nature is pushing back hard. Wildlife and natural habitats are in trouble, getting trapped between the land we live on and the sea we're trying to control. The cost of keeping the water out is more than just the billions of dollars spent. It's also about the hidden environmental price tag that comes with it. And here's the real shocker. What if all this effort is still not enough? What if, despite the fancy technology and the clever plans, the sea keeps rising and the land keeps sinking? What will happen to the Dutch way of life, their economy, and even their whole country? These questions make us think hard about what's at stake. It's not just about land or money. It's about people's lives and the survival of an entire nation. The Netherlands' fight against the sea is not just a challenge, it's a race against time. It's a stark reminder that sometimes, no matter how hard we fight, nature has the upper hand. To truly understand the impact of the roaring sea's onslaught, we need to hear from those on the front lines. Picture a dairy farmer watching the horizon, knowing his livelihood is at the mercy of the encroaching salt water. Or a family in Zeeland who've seen their ancestral home fortified against the ever-present threat. But here's the twist. The Dutch are fighting back. With futuristic floating cities, state-of-the-art sea barriers, and innovative urban planning, they're not just adapting, they're setting the gold standard for resilience. But how long can they keep this up? As the waters inch higher, the challenges multiply. There are whispers of entire towns relocating, of constructing artificial islands, and even of building underwater habitats. The stakes? Nothing less than the very existence of a nation. Economically, the implications are staggering. The Netherlands, a titan of global trade, stands to lose billions. But it's not just about money. It's about heritage, culture, and identity. Are we witnessing the dawn of a new era where nations must redefine their boundaries, not on land, but on water? The world is watching, and the ripples are felt far and wide. If the Netherlands, with all its expertise, is grappling with such challenges, what hope do other nations have? From the sinking islands of the Pacific to the vulnerable coastlines of Asia and Africa, the Dutch saga is a wake-up call. Yet, in this crisis, there's opportunity. The Netherlands is emerging as the global beacon of hope, a pioneer in climate resilience. Nations are flocking, not just to learn, but to collaborate. The Dutch dilemma is uniting the world in ways never imagined. What's on the horizon for Dutch innovation? Here, we highlight upcoming projects and initiatives that could redefine the country's relationship with water. Imagine green rooftops doubling as flood basins, or highways that store and drain water. In facing their own challenges, the Netherlands has inadvertently become a global classroom for water management. The Dutch, against a backdrop of rising tides and surging storms, in their quest for survival, have unwittingly turned their homeland into a living laboratory, a testament to human resolve and ingenuity in the face of nature's enormous might. As the world watches, the tiny nation below sea level teaches monumental lessons in taming the untamable. Each dike, each barrier, each meticulously planned waterway speaks volumes to engineers, city planners, and environmentalists who flock from far-flung corners of the earth. They come seeking wisdom from a country that has not only learned to dance with the waves, but to lead in a waltz of resilience and foresight. But the plot thickens, and the suspense heightens, for the waters rise unbidden, challenging the cunning of the Dutch at every turn. The Dutch dilemma, once a national concern, has morphed into a masterclass for the ages, schooling humanity on the art of living and thriving in harmony with the formidable force of water. The Netherlands, a small country with a mighty heart, is in a race against time. As the sea levels climb, Dutch determination climbs higher. They're not just surviving, they're reinventing the future right before our eyes. Imagine cities that could float on water, homes that rise with the tide, and roads that turn into canals. The Dutch aren't just changing the rules, they're rewriting them. What's at stake is more than just land or money. It's the survival of an entire nation, its history, and its soul. As the waves grow stronger, the Dutch fight back with brainpower and bravery that could fill the pages of legend. Picture the future. The Netherlands, a country renowned for tulips and windmills, could become the world's first water world nation, living on the sea rather than fighting it. The questions are as deep as the sea itself. Will the Netherlands become a modern Atlantis, remembered for its struggle against the sea? Or will it become a shining example of human ingenuity, a floating nation that once faced the deep and won? Every next step the Dutch take writes history, and each innovation is a beacon of hope. This is a story about more than a country. It's about the very essence of human will. So, what's the next chapter for the Netherlands? It's uncertain, but if history tells us anything, it's that the Dutch spirit is unbreakable. This isn't just a battle against the water. It's a daring dance with destiny, and the whole world is watching. And now, over to you. What are your thoughts on the Netherlands' battle with the rising seas? Could their solutions be applied globally? Join the conversation in the comments below, and don't forget to share this video to spark more discussion. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the heart of the Netherlands and its watery crossroads. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Dive deeper with us into the captivating tales of Europe. For more thrilling stories, sensational revelations, and jaw-dropping insights, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and ring that bell. With Europe in Detail, the adventure never stops. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.